Parker Schnabel is facing a tough season on Gold Rush. Despite a hefty $15 million investment and an ambitious goal of 10,000 ounces of gold, his team has managed to extract just 135 ounces in 4 weeks, far below expectations. The mounting shortfall has put significant pressure on Parker and his crew to turn things around and deliver results. In a surprising turn of events, Parker Schnabel forced to temporarily halt operations on Gold Rush. The wash plant is running in the long cut, but cash flow issues persist. Parker is spending hundreds of thousands more than expected to reach pay dirt in the bridge cut and the long cut. To make matters worse, the team is battling permafrost, a thick layer of ice beneath the surface soil. Permafrost is notoriously difficult to manage, and Parker is concerned about whether starting early was a mistake. Typically, Parker lets the permafrost thaw in the sun for months, making it easier to dig and process. However, with no other options ready to sluice, Parker and foreman Mitch Blaschke are relying on heavy machinery to tackle the frozen ground. They brought in a powerful bulldozer to scrape off the top layers of icy pay dirt, creating piles that thaw faster. An excavator loads the thawed material into trucks, which then feed it into the wash plant. This method is costly, not just in fuel and time but also in wear and tear on the equipment. Parker hopes the gamble pays off with a significant gold yield. Yet, as the bulldozer grinds through the hard ground, disaster strikes. The blade's support braces crack under the strain, weakening its integrity. The machine is forced out of operation until repairs can be made. Mechanics Bill Horton and Liam Puka arrive to fix the critical bulldozer. Bill begins by cleaning the dirt-packed areas around the blade, then uses an arc cutter to gouge out the cracks. Welding the braces back into place is a painstaking process, especially since much of it must be done overhead. Despite taking a shortcut to speed up the repair, Bill is meticulous about his welds. While grinding down excess slag, hot metal burns through Bill's boot, injuring his foot. Undeterred, he slaps on a makeshift band-aid and completes the repair, joking about the hazards of overhead welding. With the bulldozer fixed and back in the cut, Parker expresses his gratitude for Bill's determination, acknowledging how critical the machine is to their operation. "We're in the red and need gold," Parker candidly admitted, acknowledging the dire financial situation. The challenges have forced him to consider drastic cost-cutting measures, joking that the crew might be eating Kraft dinner for the rest of the season. In an effort to maximize efficiency, plant boss Tyson Lee has deployed a specialized 480 excavator equipped with a cleanup bucket, designed to scrape every last bit of thawed pay dirt. However, the frozen, concrete-like ground has been unforgiving, rapidly wearing down the bucket's cutting edge and necessitating constant maintenance. "This bucket is key to getting pay dirt through the plant, but it's not looking good right now," Tyson explained, pointing to a significant crack in the bucket's structural ear that requires immediate repairs. The damage has caused further delays, leaving the team scrambling to keep their operation running. Roxanne holds the line. Adding to the pressure, the team's wash plant, Roxanne, is working overtime to process pay dirt at a rate of 250 yards per hour. However, without a functioning cleanup bucket, the supply of pay dirt is dwindling, putting Parker's entire operation at risk of grinding to a halt. With Roxanne as the sole source of revenue, the stakes have never been higher. The cold reality of winter weather. Winter weather has added another layer of difficulty to Parker's already challenging season. Forecasts predict 10 more days of freezing temperatures, leaving the team struggling to thaw the ground. "Our costs are probably double what they should be right now," Parker revealed, highlighting the financial strain of operating under such extreme conditions. Faced with mounting costs and plummeting profits, Parker had two tough options: continue battling the frozen ground or pause operations to allow the cut to thaw naturally. Halting work could result in over $1 million in lost revenue for the next month, while continuing the fight risked driving costs even higher. A tough call. After much deliberation, Parker made the difficult decision to shut down operations in the frozen cut for 3 weeks, allowing it to thaw naturally. "This blows our gold target out of the water," Parker acknowledged, admitting that his ambitious season goals may no longer be achievable. However, he recognized the necessity of managing costs to keep the operation alive. The shutdown has shifted all financial pressure onto Roxanne, which now bears the burden of sustaining the operation. This cleanup has to be really good to hold us over while the cut thaws, Parker said. Despite the setbacks, he remains determined. Time costs money, and I don't know if this is the right thing, but I know what we were doing was wrong. This week proved to be one of the most challenging yet for Parker Schnabel and his crew as the unforgiving frost wreaked havoc on their operations at the long cut. The frozen ground has become an insurmountable obstacle, forcing Parker to make the tough decision to temporarily shut down sluicing. The extreme cold has not only slowed progress but also inflicted serious damage on Parker's heavy machinery. "We definitely broke some stuff this week," Parker remarked grimly, inspecting the damage. The 480 excavator's bucket suffered a significant crack, and the dozer blade showed extensive wear as it struggled to cut through the frost. "You can feel the frost catching it. It's an expensive way of getting very little pay," he explained. "The team's early start to the mining season is proving to be a risky move. I wonder if we jumped the gun this year," Parker mused. While clearing the pit is a priority, the frost has driven up operational costs to unsustainable levels. Facing mounting expenses, Parker has decided to pause operations for now. "This cleanup will be the last for a while," he confirmed. However, this step comes at a cost, as the team's gold haul from the long cut has fallen short of expectations. Despite their best efforts, the final cleanup yielded 152.5 ounces of gold, valued at over $380,000. While impressive, this result fell short of the 200-ounce weekly target Parker had set. "This is not what we needed," he admitted. With a lofty season goal of 10,000 ounces, Parker acknowledged that the dream of a $25 million season is slipping further from reach. Efficiency remains top of mind for the seasoned miner. "If you mine all the ounces at a bad profit margin, it's just not worth it," Parker explained. With warmer weather still weeks away, he made the difficult call to shut down the long cut. "It's tough to shut down a wash plant right after starting it, but right now, it's not efficient, and we shouldn't be doing it," he added. As the Yukon's icy grip holds firm, Parker and his crew are left to strategize their next steps. While the current situation is far from ideal, Parker remains determined to strip ground and prepare for better days ahead. Until then, the long cut's frozen pay dirt stands as a stark reminder of the harsh realities of gold mining.